Imagine standing at the heart of Raanana on a typical Thursday morning, right along Ahuza Street, the main artery that pulses through this city like a well-planned garden path. The street itself is wide and welcoming, with broad sidewalks that invite you to stroll rather than rush, lined with trees that provide shade as you make your way past the coffee shops, boutiques, and small grocery stores that seem to appear every few blocks. This is where the city's character really reveals itself, where you'll hear American accents mixing with British ones, where mothers pushing strollers stop to chat in English about weekend plans, and where the local cafe barista might greet you in Hebrew but switch to English without missing a beat. The city center area radiates outward from Ahuza Street in both directions, creating neighborhoods that feel distinctly suburban, yet thoroughly connected. What makes this part of Raanana so appealing to English-speaking immigrants isn't just the convenience of everything being within walking distance, though that certainly helps. It's the way the area has evolved organically to accommodate a community that values both Israeli life and the comfort of familiar Western norms. You'll find apartment buildings ranging from older 3- and 4-story walk-ups to newer construction with modern amenities, underground parking, and elevators. The architecture isn't flashy, but it's well maintained, with that characteristic Israeli practicality that prioritizes function while still managing to create pleasant, livable spaces. As you walk down Ahuza, you'll notice the street is marked by numbered traffic lights, from 1 to 15, which locals use as landmarks when giving directions. It's a clever system that makes navigation surprisingly simple in what might otherwise feel like a maze of residential streets branching off in all directions. The commercial strip along Ahuza offers almost everything you might need for daily life without requiring a car. There are banks, pharmacies, several small supermarkets including some that cater specifically to Anglo tastes with imported products, a post office, and countless small shops selling everything from children's clothing to housewares. The restaurants range from classic Israeli falafel and shawarma spots to pizza places, sushi bars, and cafes serving American-style breakfast all day. What strikes many newcomers is how the area manages to feel both authentically Israeli and reassuringly familiar at the same time. You'll see Hebrew signs everywhere, children speaking Hebrew in the parks, the rhythm of Israeli life with its emphasis on Shabbat and holidays. But you'll also encounter English-language book clubs meeting in the local library, Torah study groups conducted in English, and neighborhood WhatsApp groups where residents communicate comfortably in their native language. The synagogues in this area reflect the diversity of the community, with options ranging from modern Orthodox congregations with English-speaking rabbis to more traditional Israeli-style minyanim that have welcomed Anglo members over the years. For families, the city center location offers particular advantages. The schools in Raanana are among the best in the country, and several have developed strong programs for integrating English-speaking children. Walking distance from the Ahuza area, you'll find both public schools and private options, including institutions that offer special support for new immigrants, helping kids transition from English to Hebrew instruction while maintaining their academic progress. Many Anglo families choose apartments specifically to be within easy walking distance of these schools, creating informal communities where parents know each other from drop-off and pickup, where playdates happen spontaneously, and where the support network for new olim grows naturally. The cost of living in this central area reflects its desirability and convenience. Apartments here command premium prices compared to neighborhoods on the edges of Raanana, with property values that have remained strong even during economic fluctuations. You're looking at prices that approach or even match some Tel Aviv neighborhoods, though you'll generally get more space for your money. A typical 3-bedroom apartment might run anywhere from 2 million shekels up to 4 million or more, depending on the exact location, the building's age and condition, and whether it's been renovated. Rentals are equally expensive, often ranging from 7,000 to 10,000 shekels per month for a decent-sized apartment, though families often find ways to make it work through various combinations of income sources, family support, and careful budgeting. One of the real pleasures of living in the city center area is Raanana Park itself. just a short walk from most apartments along Ahuza. This 60-acre green space serves as the city's living room, where you'll find families picnicking on weekends, children feeding ducks by the artificial lake, joggers making their morning rounds on the paths, and groups gathering for outdoor yoga or exercise classes. The park hosts concerts and festivals throughout the year, and it's not uncommon to run into friends and neighbors during an evening stroll, creating those spontaneous social connections that make a place feel like home rather than just a residence. The professional opportunities accessible from the city center make it particularly attractive to working families. Raanana itself hosts a significant high-tech industrial park where major companies like Microsoft, Hewlett-Packard, and numerous Israeli startups maintain offices. Many Anglo residents work remotely for American or British companies, taking advantage of the time zone overlap for at least part of their day. The commute to Tel Aviv, for those who need to make it, takes roughly 20 to 30 minutes by car depending on traffic, or you can drive to nearby Herzliya or Kfar Saba, which have train stations connecting to the broader rail network. The infrastructure here supports the kind of professional lifestyle that many English-speaking immigrants are looking for when they make Aliyah. Shopping in the area has evolved considerably over the years to meet the needs of the international community. While you'll certainly find all the standard Israeli supermarkets, several stores have expanded their international sections with products that might not be common in typical Israeli households, but are staples for Anglo families. You can find peanut butter brands familiar from childhood, breakfast cereals that aren't the standard Israeli offerings, and baking supplies for making American-style desserts. The local markets also carry an impressive array of fresh produce, reflecting Israel's agricultural abundance, and kosher meat is readily available from several butchers in the area, with options for those who keep various levels of kashrut. The community infrastructure supporting English speakers is particularly robust in this central area. Organizations like ESRA, the English-Speaking Residents Association, maintain offices and run programs specifically designed to help immigrants navigate Israeli life, from understanding tax forms to finding service providers who speak English. There are informal networks as well, WhatsApp groups and Facebook communities where people share recommendations, ask questions, and organize social events. It's common to see posts seeking recommendations for English-speaking doctors, dentists, or therapists, or offering items for sale, looking for carpools, or organizing group outings to events around the country. Living in the city center area of Raanana means embracing a particular lifestyle choice. It's not the cheapest option in Israel, nor is it the most authentically Israeli in some ways, given the strong Anglo presence. But for families seeking a soft landing in Israel, a place where they can maintain English at home while their children learn Hebrew, where the infrastructure supports Western expectations of municipal services and organization, and where community support makes the challenges of immigration more manageable, this area offers something uniquely valuable. It's a place where you can build a new life in Israel while maintaining threads of connection to the culture and lifestyle you left behind, creating something that's neither purely American or British nor entirely Israeli, but rather something new that belongs specifically to this community of immigrants who've chosen to make this small city their home.